Hey guys, how's it going? It's Alice. Welcome back to my channel and welcome the return and welcome back to Metal Makeup Monday Madness. For those of you who don't know what metal inspired makeup is, basically I'm a metalhead at heart. And I think that metal bands have the coolest shirt designs, album covers, artwork. So today we are inspired by this beautiful neon green Children of Bodom shirt. I'm also feeling like very springtime, fresh, youthful, glowy skin, lots of blush, fake freckles, and a bright pop of color. And of course we had to pair it with a black lip. Duh. Let's get started. If you're excited about this video, or if you just like the look and you don't want to watch the rest of the tutorial, that's fine too. Give it a thumbs up and let's get started. Okay, we're going to start out with the skin. I'm going to prime my face with this Veil Sunset Light Primer. As I'm filming this right now, it's like overcasty and gloomy outside. So kind of weird. Lately it's been such nice weather. Not that I leave my house, but you know, I like to look out the window every now and then. Okay, next, we want to be glowy, we want to be luminous, we want to be bright. I wonder if I should zoom you guys in. You guys are really far away. I've been trying this out. This is the Makeup Revolution. Can you read that? A liquid highlighter drops, and I'm not sure if I like it or hate it, but I'm gonna give it another shot today. So I think what I'm gonna do is put it where I would normally like put my powder highlighter, aka all over my face. Get a little bit. Wow, that is a look. That is a look. There we are. We're ready for spring. Okay. Shut up and blend the shit, bitch. I know some of you are probably like, why are you putting it on your forehead? I like putting it on my forehead just because it makes, sometimes if your forehead is kind of dry, it'll look wrinkly and like old. And you don't want that. So I'd rather have it be a little dewy up there, a little luminous. Let's get a little bit on the bod. Okay, the liquid highlighter is on. We're looking beautiful. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth because I want some of this shiny shit to shine through a little bit. And I like this stuff because it's still kind of luminous. I mean, it's dewy and it's smooth. And as you can see, like you can still kind of see my skin. I still look like a human, and you can see kind of like that glowiness shining through. That's what we want today. Next, I'm going to conceal and highlight. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I have the shade C1. So I put this shit everywhere. I like the kind of dewy sheer foundations, but there are certain spots on my face that I do want a little bit more coverage. So that's where I'll just layer up the concealer. I think that liquid highlighter is like in my nose. Okay. Next, I'm just gonna bake and set. For that, I use the RCMA No Color Powder. I put it in this easy little NYX powder thingy. So we're gonna get a little bit on the sponge. So make sure that concealer is smoothed out. On the chin. There's so much powder all over my desk right now, you guys. Okay, so we don't want that to sit on for too long, so I just brush it away. And you can kind of like smooth, you know, brush it around the rest of your face to set those areas too, instead of just like brushing it onto the floor. Alright, so I'm going to let the powder kind of like settle in on my face before I move on to contour or anything like that. Just going to quickly run through the brows because I kind of do it the same way every time. And if you want to see my brow routine video, I do have one and I'll link it below. But for now, we're just going to fast forward through it. Oh, okay, so my camera just decided to stop recording. What I have been doing is taking my contour and really lightly just dragging it across the center of my face, like right here where the sun would naturally hit on your face. Saw Crispy do this in a video and I absolutely love the results, so I'm trying it myself. This is the Profusion Blush and Bronze palette. I'm like kind of just mashing my brush around like these ones right here, and I'm concentrating that on the kind of like the center of my cheeks. Normally I would do like a diagonal, kind of like that with my blush, but right now we're putting it kind of in the middle of the face and a little bit on the nose as well. I look like I've been in the sun. I look like I leave the house. Crazy, right? So for highlight, I'm going to be using this Star Crushed Minerals in the shade Birthday Suit. I do kind of like a two-step highlighting process. First, I take a big brush like this in my loose powder, slather that on generously all over your face. It seems like a lot, but the loose highlighter really just melts into the skin. And then what I like to do is put a pressed powder highlighter on top of that. Since we did pink for the base highlight, I'm gonna go in with like kind of like a more white, bright highlight. This one is the Makeup Revolution Strobe highlighter in the shade Supernova. And I just tried this stuff the other day and I am obsessed. We're trying to concentrate this a little bit more on the very high points of the face. So cheekbone, where you want that blinding highlight to be. Cupid's bow. Wow. I like to take a flat little brush like this for the nose so I don't get too carried away. And then I'll take the rest and just do under the arch of my brow. Next, I'm just gonna set with the Pixie Glow Mist. I love this setting spray. It smells delightful. It feels so good. Okay guys, moving on to the fun part, which is the eyes. First we need to blend this creasy AF concealer out. Perfect. Next I'm just gonna prime my lids with the Ulta Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I know that I want to do a really bright green look, obviously. I've never done this before, but I have this Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Alien, and honestly the color looks really perfect. So what I am going to try to do is I want to take a little bit on an eyeshadow brush, kind of like a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush, but that's kind of like still kind of stiff. Oh my god, okay. And I'm going to be putting that on my eye right here, starting at the inner corner. Yes. And bringing it around the tear duct area. That is beautiful. And then I'm going to take a clean brush and start to blend the edges before it gets too dry. That worked out really, really good. I love that. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other eye. This is so cool. I'm obsessed with this. I got this. This crazy color was on sale. I'm like, I can't pass that up. It's $5. When am I ever going to use that lip color? But it works great for eyeshadow, you guys. If you ever just want to experiment, don't be afraid to get those weird colors that end up getting marked down. Next, from the NYX Ultimate Brights palette that I just got and haven't even tried yet, but I'm very excited to. I'm going to take this green color right here. I'm going to put that right on top of the liquid lipstick just to set it and forget it. Since the powder is pretty much the same color, it's just a lot easier to blend than that liquid lipstick. You can kind of start finessing and really blowing out this shape. Add a little bit of white next. So I'm putting that on the outer corner. I don't want it to be like a stark white. I just want it to brighten up the outer corner and cover up the skin color of my eyelid. Bada bing, perfect. This is the most insane mascara for the lower lash line. Look at that. Alright, so for lashes, we're picking this really fluffy but kind of like separated pair. These are by Bukai eyelashes, and they're called the 3D Bukai Silk. Ooh, the eyelash glue matches our look today. Absolutely freaking gorgeous lash. So I'm using the Duo brush on adhesive in clear. I don't know if I like this stuff. I like that I can brush it on like this, but I feel like it's really like sticky, and it's hard to get off my lashes once I wash my face and all that. So next thing I like to do after the lashes are on and everything's dry is take a little black pencil and see how you can kind of see my upper waterline a little bit. I like to just tightline that with black just to help conceal it. Kind of makes the lashes look a little thicker too, doesn't it? Okay, so next, I don't know if you can see a difference between this eye and that eye, but I'm taking a liquid eyeliner. This is my new favorite. It's by Iris Beauty. It's the Ultra Defining Eyeliner. What I'm gonna do is carefully, very carefully, we're gonna connect where the lash band ends down into the inner corner. Okay, carefully is the word. You don't want too much, you want it to just be really, really subtle. Kind of want to do a black lip, I feel like that would be perfect. This is the Lime Crime Velveteen in Black Velvet. Now, if you went a little overboard and need to fix anything up, wait until it dries, and then you can... Oh, okay. Wait until it completely dries, and then you can go in with your concealer and a tiny brush. And every time I do this, I always make sure I have a towel, wipe the brush off. You're picking up some of the liquid lipstick and you don't want to redisperse it. Okay, this is proof right here that this is the worst concealer of all time. It doesn't cover anything up. Maybe not worst of all time, but the last thing I think I want to do with this look is add some fake freckles. So I'm taking the Lunatic Cosmetics Contour Book, going in with this, which one? No, this one. This like really cool shade on a teensy tiny eyeliner brush. And just gonna pat that around. So I like to be kind of sporadic with the freckles, but then also slow down and like make sure to put a few in calculated places. I have some natural freckles down here. That's a bump. We'll just turn that into a freckle. Put freckles on your zits, people. And then what I like to do is take my eyebrow product and get a teensy tiny little bit on there. And sometimes I'll even like get some of the excess off on my hand. And we're gonna go in and make a few dark ones. Okay, so once you're happy with the freckles, I want to take a little bit of the white shade right here. That's the yellow shade. The white shade, brighten under my eyes just the teensiest bit because I'm still like kind of annoyed that you can see my dark circles. Alright guys, here's the finished metal inspired makeup. I I'm into it. I love it. I love just like a simple monochromatic with like a bright pop of color and a black. I'm here for it. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know if you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. What I love about t-shirts, band shirts, stealing your boyfriend's shirts is that you don't have to wear a bra. Yes. And no one can tell. Am I right? Like I said, every time I do the intro, my phone makes a sound. What is happening? Focus on the fucking thing. I hate you. I really hate you. Whew. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. That is it. The one time I wear we're just all gonna ignore that, okay, you guys? Whew. Might have put on a little too much there. This is good enough for me. I'm done with that. What? What do you think of the look? Cute, huh?
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
Thank you.